Stereo Madness, the first level in the hit indie game Geometry Dash. Hey, I know that. It's really simple and memorable, and I put that to the test by recreating Stereo Madness from memory. And let's see what I made and how I made it. Hey guys, it's Wolfo, and welcome back to Geometry Dash. I think first of all, I definitely need to have a practice run of Stereo Madness itself. I first played through Stereo Madness to refresh my memory, because my last time playing it was 7 months ago. Hopefully I won't be too far off of it. Beginning is obviously legendary, and I think I'll remember that pretty well. Then we have this part, the coin, and then after that we get on to the final. Yes. And now we actually get on to the difficult part, building the level. I did record this video while I was sick, so I might be rambling about some weird stuff in this video. So I think I'll do the gameplay itself, then I'll do the decoration. Something that helped me a lot in this challenge was music sync, obviously. So I think this was a double spike, if I wasn't incorrect. Then we get, of course, the legendary staircase. I think it was 3 wides up with these blocks right here under, and some of these ground spikes below. Since the beginning of Stereo Madness is so well known, I luckily didn't have that many problems while I was building the pre-drop. Or did I? I think this is where you begin on like the platform thingy. So there's like another single spike right here. You go up a little bit. I began with this part of Stereo Madness with the height elevation, which I completely messed up. Then there's like more increase. Maybe not here. Something like this. Is that possible actually? I think there was something like this here. A little bit more increase. I know that it definitely goes like down here, so let's add the corner pieces in, because you definitely need corner pieces in Stereo Madness. So now we get onto like the platforms, and while the platforms are this ugly thing now, so we just have to build this staircase. Then let's make one of these. I then added another very big structure with lots of gameplay on it. And luckily I didn't stray too far off of Stereo Madness itself. Then there's like some spikes right here, or with the spikes something like this. I would say that these are a little bit, they're coming a little bit too early. And so let's say I'll put them like this. The more I look at the part, the more I realize that what I thought was Stereo Madness wasn't Stereo Madness at all. Then I remember that you go down here a little bit, maybe like one of these again. I think there's like a continuous going down that is going on here. Maybe there was a double spike like this. Then I think there was another one of these, like these jumps. I used this jump a little bit too much in the remake, as you'll see later on in the video. Oh wait, no, there's also one here with a spike on top that you don't hit. Then we get to this part right here. After finishing the pre-drop with a little corridor, I began with the drop of the level. But I first added some finishing touches to the pre-drop, like some colors. And let's begin with the quote-unquote deco for this part. So I think there was like 2 color triggers right here, if I was not mistaken. Turns it into more of a purple color. After adding some color changes to the part and adding these pulsing sticks, I began with the first ship part of the level. Now we get on to this. Before we can get to the ship part, yes, you guessed it, I have to spam all of these objects. That's absolutely crazy, guys. I did not know that I had to spam these everywhere. Let's begin with like setting the colors for the part. And I think this pillar was up here. I thought that the building process of this part would be really easy until I realized what the length of the part should be. Then there was like this whole thingy being just some simple straight fly. Then I think there were one of these pillars at the bottom, right? But the part was pretty straightforward, and after finishing the ship part, I began with the second cube part. And here is how that went. Then I think there was some like thingo here. Wait, this feels like it's way too high up. Oh well, it's not really that bad. Maybe that was in Stereo Madness. Maybe it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars. These ones were regular, but then you could fall through these ones. Then Robtop filled these in. I think what I'll do now, I'll do probably this. And then there's like some spikes at the top right here, I think. And after this was when everything started to go downhill rapidly, and I'll guide you through this process in post-commentary. So let's begin. I first added some more 2 spike jumps and a little staircase. I then added a little downward staircase to a platform with some more spike jumps. I then changed the background color and placed some more spike jumps. It never ends. And after adding another staircase, I began with some polishing details to the part. And then I went on to the most difficult part to make. And this will not go very well. Then we get on to the red part. Ooh, 50 seconds of gameplay. So now I gotta first check how long this part is before I get to the final ship part, and let me just do that real quick. Now, in this part was where I really began to spam staircases absolutely everywhere, which wasn't that smart. Maybe it was some of these. I did remember the first 5 jumps, but the rest was just made up. Let's do some more of these on the top with the blocks over them. I think there was some more of these blocks now. Was right here where you go on top of this. Right here, and maybe like half space them up. I think this was where the triple spike was, but it was squeezed in a little bit. Maybe it's here, I think. I then added some more staircases, some more jumps, and a big structure in the middle of all of this. Some of these blocks will go here. I guess I'll take these 2 blocks and just copy paste them over. The rest of the building process of this part wasn't really that noteworthy, so I'll skip over all of that. I'll first take like the trigger stuff, make the background like a pinkish color again. The ship part was surprisingly the part that I remembered the most of, as you can see. Let's copy paste this to the top. I think there was some of these pillars as well. I first made some structures that I would copy and paste throughout the part, similar to Stereo Madness itself. I probably should have done like the bottom route as well, is that these blocks were used instead of ground spikes. I decided to not do the third coin path because that would probably turn out really bad, and I was really lazy. I really need to stop saying just do this, do that, and actually like detail it like it's supposed to be. But anyway, let's take another one of these structures, move them over here. Let's do another one of these, and then I then added some more structures and finished the rest of the part. This meant that the entire level was finished, and here is the final showcase of the level. Well, that was interesting. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was very fun to make, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. But with that, I gotta say, goodbye.